Testing. This is hopefully good enough for the mic. Guys, I'm farther away this time. I turned the volume a little bit down. There should be no echo. It's on the chat setting now because apparently last time it was on the sing setting. So sorry about that. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Brain Vomit Podcast. I'm your host, Camille Moody. And today we're just going to be talking about little things that I love so much about humans. It's a cute little wholesome video, you know? We were really kind of getting into it in the last episode about fixer mentalities and all that, and I just wanted to center us back and do a little lighthearted thing with I feel like first of all, I feel like a lot of these are interaction based. It's little things I like about people, and then like interactions that I observe with people that I like. So it's more about that. I hope the lighting's okay. It is currently 7:30 at night. First time filming a night episode. I have my lamp going. I have this white screen playing. I hope it's not contrasting too much. Why did I say it like that? Contrasting too much. If not, we'll just see. Okay, this is again just every episode I do is a trial and error. So if it looks bad next time, I'll opt for yellow lighting for here. Actually, let me try that and see if it looks better right now. So how was everybody's day today? Mine was pretty good. I just got back from a long day of school. I recorded a little TikTok vlog today. It was cute. And actually, a lot of my classes were either canceled or like shortened. It was so weird. Like my 3-hour class, we got out in an hour today, which is like fine. But I don't know, I was just surprised, I guess. I think the latest we've stayed was 2.5 hours, so I was expecting it, but he was like, yeah, let's just leave. Okay, here's a yellow tinted one. Did it make a difference? Probably not. Whatever. Let's start. So, again, I'm just going to go down the list, explain them a little bit, and yeah, that's just the episode. It's going to be a cute little chill episode today. Also, I'm really tired. I have a lot to do after I'm done recording this episode. But I did want to record something. It's been a while since I've recorded and talked to this microphone. Hopefully not too loud today. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So little things I love about humans. How someone lights up when they hear their favorite song out in public. I think it's so cute. Especially, I like to people watch. I like to observe my friends. I like to observe my family. I like to observe my acquaintances and just kind of like interpret their behavior how I see it. And usually when I'm out in public with somebody and their favorite song comes on, they are so quick to like, jump up and down and like, not like shove you, but like kind of push you a little bit and be like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite song. And then they start singing the lyrics and it's just pure joy. And it makes me happy to see that. Another one is when people in art museums really admire the work. I love whenever I see people, they like walk up, they'll read like the text next to the piece of art and really study it for a good like 3 to 5 minutes. It's so beautiful. And anytime I see someone staring and looking at a piece for that long, I can't help but think about like how they're personally interpreting this, what this means for them. Do they like it? Do they hate it? Are they artists themselves? Are they just regular, I was about to say regular people. Artists are regular people. Sorry. If you're an artist, I hope you're not offended. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's so cute. Another one related to art a little bit is people. I love people who sketch or draw out in public, especially like at a coffee shop or a park. It's just so sweet. I don't know. I noticed today as I was just walking between classes, like that literally all of us are on our phones, including me. I was on my phone too. But yeah, even when I go sit down in the park somewhere in public, like everyone's just on their phones. And I am too. I'm guilty. I'm not saying like everybody's on their phones and like no one's real anymore. No, I'm not saying all that because I'm a part of it. Okay, I'm on my phone. But it's just really sweet to see somebody, in like their clearly used art journal, sketchbook, whatever, just sketching away out in public, either that be someone that they see, like their environment, whatever comes to mind. I just think it's so creative, and people that can do that on the spot anywhere it's just amazing to me. Art people who are artsy like that and can draw and can paint and can doodle like that, they fascinate me because I they're just so creative, and yeah, the creativity is insane. Artistic people, I love you guys. The next one is I love the body language of people who are clearly on their first or second date. It's so cute. And like I feel like I can spot it so quick because actually I don't know why. I can feel the awkwardness between them, but it's like sweet, like they're both being sweet and it's quiet, and you can tell they're trying to build up a courage to start a new conversation or topic. I don't know. I noticed this originally, or like what made me think of this specific thing when I was typing this down was I was at Kava with myself and I think 3 other friends of mine. And besides the point, I look over and I see this couple, and they're clearly on like a first or second date or something. I don't know. It was cute. And I looked over to my friend and I was like, I think like they had to be on like their first or second date. And she was like, how could you tell? I was like, this is the body language, like how tense it is, but how sweet it is at the same time. It's like tense and sweet, which are 2 things that usually don't go together, but I don't know. It's just so cute to me. At a restaurant, like you can tell when they're on their first date, especially when they're all like glammed up, dolled up. It's so cute. And I'm sure their servers can tell too. Servers, if you can tell when people are on their first dates, comment down below. And yeah, comment down below and let us know if that's true. I assume that for servers can tell when people are on their first dates or newer dates with each other. I think that's just so sweet. That would be so entertaining to me as a server. I would love that. The lighting is trash. I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Next time I'll move the camera this way. It's a learning process. Okay, everybody forgive me. Everything's fine. Okay. Sorry, I had to turn up the lighting because my phone was saying that needs more light. Whatever. The next thing I love about humans and people is the fact that we tend to find our personal styles and fashion sense and stick with it. I think it's so cute. Or, even when it changes, I just like the idea of us sticking, like seeing a certain fashion or style and being like, I want to dress like that. I think that's cute. I love this. This looks best on me. When I see people with like a certain style, right? I like to think about what their personality could be, but also clothes don't define personality every single time. You know what I mean? There was one on TikTok I saw the other day, something called like, what was it, like beach cowboy, coastal cowboy? And I've never heard of that. I mean, like I've seen it before. I've just never heard of that specific name for it. And I don't know, I just find it very creative and sweet. It was just like, I don't know, like beach clothes with a cowboy hat on top. Like it's simple, but it's so cute. I don't think I would do it personally, but I can find like the beauty in a lot of different styles. And it just gives a better sense of appreciation for simpler styles, like people who dress simple, solid colors, people who like higher fashion, people who like mix match, that they just throw on whatever and they call it a fit. Clothes are also another form of creativity that I find really admirable. I like to think I dress pretty simple. I wear a lot of black. I wear a lot of solid colors now. I used to try, I thrift a lot. I thrift actually almost everything. So, I guess mine would fall under like thrifted fashion, but I don't know if I have like a certain genre. But I think that's just my thing, is like thrifted fashion. And I think that's just so sweet about people, how they just have their thing, they have their fashion type, they know what they like. They're willing to try new things, but yeah, I don't know. I just think it's cute. Next. Oh, this one's so cute. I love when people are recalling a funny or a sweet memory and they stop talking for a second and then they start smiling to themselves. Like they'll look off and kind of smile like this for a second because they're recalling like a really good memory. And I don't know, I think I've done this maybe a couple of times. I'm actually not too sure. I think I'm a little hyper aware of myself and what I do. Anyways, not the point. Um, I don't know, in those moments whenever they stop talking, they kind of like stare off and smile. It's like they're actively reliving that moment as they're recalling it out loud. It's just, I don't know, it's sweet. And you can tell it means a lot to them or holds a little bit of significance for them whenever they react like that, in my opinion. Again, also, when I talk like this episode is not backed up by facts, okay? This is my own observations. We were actually talking about impressions and judgments and observations in my social psych class today, the class that I just left. Anyways, that's for another day. Yeah, I just think it's really sweet, and I love hearing people's story times and stories. And whenever I hear a story from somebody, it feels like it feels like I'm getting closer to them. You know what I mean? Anyways, I love plant parents. It's so cute. Like, the way we treat them like actual babies. I mean, because they're like our babies. I'm not a plant parent anymore because I can't keep up with the maintenance. And that's that. I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the time for it. I probably do actually have the time for it. I'm just lazy. But yeah, I used to be a plant mom to like 3 plants when I lived at home, and it was cute. It was fun. Those were my children. I had names for all of them, and I think it's just cute that, I mean, it's seemingly that a lot of people have just like a very nurturing, I was going to say nurturing nature about them. Please, that makes no sense. I feel like a lot of people can take on the caregiver role very well. That's a good way to put it. There we go. And it's just cute to see that in plants and pets as well. Yeah, my best friend, she just got a cat, and that is her child. It's so cute. And yeah, it's like it's babies, but it's not our baby. Like, it's not human babies. But I like how we take on that caregiver role and really stay dedicated to it. People with a lot of plants, I have immense respect for, because it is hard work. I can't do it. I also don't like the gnats. It really bothers me. Shout out to plant parents. There we go. I love when people get on that one topic that they're so passionate about. I mean, similar to like the music, like when their favorite song comes on in public, it is similar to that. Like, you can tell how driven they are by it. And especially if that's like a career aspiration for them, that is what's motivating them to keep going and, get to work, put in the work. Because I just talked about gnats and I just saw one fly by. I'm not even kidding. Whether it's a hobby or, I don't know, just something that they like talking about, you can just really see that glow on them and how important it is to them. And I try my best to make sure that I'm giving people, when they talk about stuff like that, my full attention, just to show them I see how important this is to them. Oftentimes I feel like people forget about that with me. Like, they will see me get worked up over a topic and then just kind of be like, okay. Which I get it. Not everybody wants to hear me talk all the time. Like, y'all are here voluntarily. You sit up here watching this episode around, so apparently you like hearing me talk. But that was so sassy for no reason. Okay. Second to last one. Awkward silence between 2 people who just met. Now, you're probably like, what? I know. I don't necessarily like it when it's me. Well, okay, actually I take that back. I like it because it reminds me that they're feeling just as tense as I am usually, and they're also trying to think of what to say next. Yeah, I feel like I can get kind of caught up in the idea that, oh my goodness, everybody's thinking about like what I'm doing, and I have to make sure I'm doing it right, and I have to make sure I'm, whatever. But it just reminds me that like they're just as human as I am, and they're maybe nervous too. They maybe don't know what to say to me. Whenever I meet people for the first time, I forget that they don't know everything about me. Not that I like go and start sharing everything about myself right off the jump. I don't. Like, whenever the awkward silence can kind of turn into comfortable silence a little bit between these people, if it's like meant to be. I don't know. Does that make sense, guys? I don't know. my last one. I saw this actually when I was on my break I saw this actually when I was walking home from school today. So literally like an hour ago. I love when friends are like departing from each other, like walking away from each other, but they're still talking from a distance. It's just precious to me. I don't know. I feel like I don't really have an explanation for this, but I just think it's sweet. I love observing other people's like friendships and relationships outside of my own. I love people who I don't know. I love people that I don't know who they are. I don't know their name. I don't know their story. I don't know their age. I don't know their major. I don't know anything. And just being able to see those relationships amongst those people that I know absolutely not one thing about, it's just amazing to me because I just think about like who they are. I don't know what they were talking about. I had my headphones in, so I couldn't hear what they were talking about. And it's honestly a good thing because you don't need to pry. I don't need to pry. It's none of my business what they were talking about. But I don't know. They just kept like looking back and like smiling and talking to each other a little bit. And then they finally like turned heads and went their separate ways. I guess walking to class or something like that. But I don't know. It was just sweet. I love seeing people's relationships and friendships. It's very cute. But yeah, that's all for today's episode. These are just some of the things that I like about humans. If you want more of these, let me know. Also, if there's any topics you guys want me to cover, talk about, share my opinion about, let me know in the comments. I am open to pretty much anything, most things. Yeah, let me know. And again, I'm sorry for the inconsistent uploading schedule. I think I'm going to do Saturdays at 6. We're going to call it 6y Saturdays. See, the second I said it, I was like, ew. Okay, but it's kind of funny, though. Like, 6y, because it's at 6. 6y Saturdays. I can't do Sundays. I can't do 6y Sundays? Sundays. I can't do 6y Sundays because that's the Lord's Day. So I can't do that on Sundays. I feel like I just couldn't make that joke. So it has to be on Saturdays. 6y Saturdays. Welcome to 6y Saturdays on Brain Vomit. Hopefully I can do guest vomit soon. I need to plan that out. And stuff. Michelle is probably going to be my first guest. So we'll see. Because we had discussed an idea like a couple weeks back. And I think I want to go through with it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Again, this is just for funsies. It's not professional. This is nothing. Like, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching again. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then don't give it a thumbs up. Let me know. Feel free to leave a kind and constructive comment down below if you would like. Yeah, let me know how y'all's day was going. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. And subscribe if you're new. If you're new and you like the vibe. Herman's going to hate that I said that. I'm sorry. If you're new and you like the energy, whatever, vibe works. If you're new and you like the vibe, subscribe. We would love to have you here. We meaning me, because I'm the only person here right now. And yeah, this is just where I run my mouth. Brain vomit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good night. Bye.